What's cracking, fam? What's cracking, fam? Your boy Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk with another one just for you, fam. You know what I'm saying? You check my live. I put a little earlier. I was out there walking on the beach, getting that good sweat, fam. Then took me a shower, got a little chalice, and I'm back at you, fam. Back at you, fam. Most definitely, right? I saw a couple of videos right there. I was there, right? And people are using like what's called Chat GPT, right? And there's a brother from Queens, the homie, you know what I'm saying? Zip with the drip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's pulling that talk about Hassan. So I was like, is this real? No, he's talking, and this I guess it's AI, this Chat GTP will answers questions in ways like someone talking to you. I was like, wow, this is some advanced stuff here, fam. You know what I'm saying? It seems good, but this is dangerous, fam. This AI stuff is dangerous. You see how they can they can take your face, right? And make it look like you're in a bank somewhere in goddamn California robbing it. You're in New York City, but you got you in the goddamn 12 o'clock afternoon in California robbing a bank with this AI stuff there. What you gonna say? That's not me. It look just like this. The technology is, it is what it is, fam. Especially these holograms and all that stuff there, man. Come on, man. They just put your damn body somewhere, your face somewhere, and be like, boom. Oh, he was there at a certain time. Oh, he was in London and some shit. But I wasn't there though. Be careful, fam, right? So anyway, fam, I said, let me see what this Chat GTP is about, and me typing about me, right? I type in first. I went there. Okay, I'm gonna start off like this, fam. I went to Cameroon, 2021 for naming ceremony, right? And at this ceremony, it was in Kimi, right? It's also called Ban Kim. This is the saying. It's like how you say the capital of Tikar land, right? And our great king is Abraham God II, right, fam? So as I went there, you go there, he gives you a certificate, right, with your name on there, the name of your he's giving you the meaning of your name and stuff like that, right? So people was coming there, the females was getting titles like Queen Mother and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, Queen Mother, those are some titles, you know what I'm saying? When you come out there, after you do a DNA test first, you know what I'm saying, you find where you live at, you come from your roots, and you go out there and you meet the king, you meet all the kings out there, you know what I'm saying? Kingdom comes from us, fam. Kingdom comes from us, from black people. So we start seeing all these kings and queens from London and stuff. That comes from us. They were not civilized then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it racial, but before the Moors came and civilized them, they didn't have kings and queens and stuff. That we was the kings and queens. That's why you see black kings and queens in Europe. Understand me, fam? Do your research on there, okay? Do your research, right? So like I said, I went there, so I got my name right. Njihkwasi, right? So I typed in my name in the Chat GTP. I'm gonna do it again, matter of fact, right now. Yeah, okay. First I said, let me see what this name, what is this name? What's behind this name that the king has gave me, even though I have it on the let me explain. Yes. This JTP, they be talking back at you. Sometimes you may forget you talking to a goddamn computer and some shit there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Word up. It gives motherfucker a goddamn voice, might fall in love with it and say, oh, you smart. It looks like it could be a name of word from Mr. Lange. You want me to explain or explain something? Yes. Let me see. You didn't answer my question. Okay, now it's searching. We're gonna see. Okay, my name, Njihkwasi. That's the king gave me, right? The king gave me. Also, I'm number 92. You say, what you mean by number 92? These numbers are how you saying, are important, right? That means I'm the 92nd person that came back from diaspora, we won't call it, the Americas, London, the islands, and came back to the roots. You know what I'm saying? You go through a ceremony, fam, once you go back. Once you leave out there, how they had the slaves leaving on, let's say, Ghana or like Bimba, in Cameroon, or other places they was taking, kidnapping the brothers and sisters and putting them on these ships, right? You know what I'm saying, fam? So, let me see. Okay, it popped up, fam. Popped up, fam. I'm waiting for it. Okay, Njihkwasi. The name Njihkwasi appears to be associated with Prince Njihkwasi, who has produced works such as Photo Chico Puzzle for Adults and Be My Valentine coloring books. Additionally, has presented content on the origin of the Takar tribe of Cameroon, as seen in the video entitled Prince Njihkwasi Presents the Origin of the Mighty Takar tribe of Cameroon. However, specific information about the origin or meaning of the name itself is not readily available in the provided sources. Okay? So that's me right there. So I told you a little bit more right there. You know what I'm saying? I am Prince Njihkwasi. You know what I'm saying? That's the name I was given, the title I was given. I'm a noble. Yes, I am a noble of the Takar tribe, the mighty Takar tribe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very proud of that there, fam. I'm very proud of that there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get some more in depth with some more and more stuff. This Chatgpt, fam. Hold on, fam. Okay, now you're probably saying also now we talk about the Takar tribe, Takar tribe, Takar tribe, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm reading about the Takar tribe, my tribe. Right? The Takar tribe are a Central African ethnic group primarily residing in northwestern regions of Cameroon, notably in the Bamenda grass fields, the Andama Plateau. They are renowned for their artistic craftsmanship, particularly in brass work, and have a rich tradition of storytelling. You know what I'm saying? I love to tell stories, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, word up. Historically, the Takar were a nomadic people. Some oral traditions trace their origins to the Nile Valley in present-day Sudan, suggesting a migration through the regions like Egypt and Sudan before settling in their current locations. That's very important, fam. That's something I try to tell people about the They're like, oh, we all come from West Africa. We're black, we come from West Africa. That's not true. I just read to you. If you was listening, right? I'm gonna read it again, fam. Historically, the Takar tribe were a nomadic people. Some oral traditions trace their origins to the Nile River Valley in present-day Sudan, suggesting a migration through regions like Egypt and Sudan before settling in their current locations. Boom. Okay, fam. That's right there is telling you that, okay, we come from the Nile, moved up to Egypt, you know what I'm saying, and then moved eastwards. But as told to me by Takar kings, you know what I'm saying, where we come from Yemen, you know what I'm saying? We come from Yemen. You know, then we for wars and whatever's going on, we migrated down, you know what I'm saying, into the Sudan era. Kushites. We are Kush, fam. You know what I'm saying? Kush. Just listen to what I'm trying to tell you, right? So where are the most pyramids at? In Sudan. Kush. Those are our people. That's the proof. Those are our people, right? So if I say this is our people, you like, you probably still ain't getting it yet. I made my DNA test. These are my people. I'm reading. I was there. Bamenda. I read you where Bamenda is, right? That's in Cameroon. That's where our people come from. Bamenda and Andamo Plateau, right? And up there, all the houses have like points on the houses. I was there 2020 when I was at called Nigobu Fest, right? In Bamenda, right? I saw the house like that. I was driving up there, like pretty houses. And people try to say they don't have no money up there. I see 3-story houses, you know what I'm saying? Them houses look like they belong in LA, fly joints. People got some money there, they got some poor people there, but people have money who are educated, right? So as I saw the house there, I was talking to the king. I asked this king, I said, why do all your houses have points on them? He laughed. He said, those are not points. I said, I mean, there are no points. I said, what is it then? He says, pyramids. I said, pyramids? He said, pyramids. And as I just looked, I started thinking about Sudan, how the pyramids, they had the small pyramids. That's how the houses. That's us, fam. That is us. You know, that is us. That is me, definitely. You know what I'm saying? I know that's in. So you do your test, then you can tell, maybe say from where you come from. I can't really say, but we all come from. But lots of us, you know, were taken for slavery and brought to the Americans. You know what I'm saying? Lots of us, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Okay, the name Takar is thought to have originated from a term used by the Maboon, meaning go away from here, go away from here. And that's a funny thing right there. It means go away from here, right? Most people, a lot of people I met have their paternal roots. They made a DNA test. They find their paternal side is going to be Cameroon, Dakar. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it tells you right there. It means go away from here. And it tells us those the paternal side will mostly be from the Balanta tribe in Guinea-Bissau, just like mine. You know what I'm saying? And what that means, Balanta means leave us alone. Leave us alone. Going and from Dakar means go away from here. So you got the maternal side and paternal side of resistance, fam. Resistance. We are royalty. We are the kings. I told you before. There was no kings and queens. No goddamn Europe. No, it was living in caves and stuff like that before the Moors civilized them. We are the kings. You see the shirt there. If you understand, if you overstand, the color, I mean, all right? Yeah. Okay. All right. We found some more about the Dakar tribe. Okay, like this here, yeah. Dakar society is organized into chiefdoms, each led by a Khan or chief, supported by council of nobles. Council of notables. I'm a notable. And when I goes there, you get your number there. The king makes you a notable. And I tell you before, we was at the king house for 3 days at the palace. Matter of fact, you had to eat breakfast and then at the palace with the king. You know what I'm saying? Great man. Very very nice, like a father figure, fam. Most definitely, right? But let's see. I'm just say something. Yeah, but the fawn. Okay, I get my name, Njihkwasi, right? That it comes down like there are different villages there. So I'm not a prince of every village. It doesn't work like there's kings of these different villages. Like for us, Netum, for me, Netum, right? King of Farunda. So Njihkwasi. So the chief king has named me this here and gave me this made me a notable. So if I ever go to Cameroon, that means the king must treat me as if I'm his father. I'm probably a couple of years older than him. You know what I'm saying? He's a young good king there, right? Saying a good guy there, right? Saying, but it's not like you expect you see on TV. You see kings and queens. They got so much gold and all stuff. You got some kings who had gold and stuff like that in Africa who were rich and things like that. But it doesn't. You don't have to be that there to be a king. Understand me? Or to be a prince or whatever it is. There, you could be live a moderate living, have a farm, and be real humble. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a king called King Kamaju. King Kamaju, I think he's also from Bamenda, but Maliki, their tribe out there. Great man. I got pictures with him. You know, he looks at you like a father. You know what I'm saying? When he's like dancing, you get to realize, you know what I'm saying, some people just got it in them. You know what I'm saying? Has a western side. We might say someone who looks like you might say he's a star. They got it in him. A goddamn Rihanna. You look at she looks like a star, whatever there. But some people have that inner, I can't say inner beauty, but that righteousness. This you can say also inner beauty. They're from the eyes. They look at you. Always look at people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? And I define the way that I relate to a person by their eyes most of the time. They keep looking away from me, looking for you. What you keep looking away for, huh? There's something wrong with you. What's wrong with you? You want to look at me like, yeah. Damn, I'm paying more attention to you. You know what I'm saying, fam? But like I say, the Dakar tribe, you know what I'm saying? Royal dynasty, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, before I would get there, there's no queens. There's a king, might have a daughter, it's like a princess. Like Princess Watin. You know what I'm saying? In front of the palace there. There's I got pictures of that there too. Then we landed there in I believe 1199, fam, to 1210. She was like how you saying? She's the mother of Takar. She's the mother of our people, man. So put it that way. She's the mother of our people right there, fam. But there's no queens. The king has wives. Like I said, my King Abraham, God a second. When I was there in 2021, he had 67 wives. He said every year, his birthday, he gets another wife. So right now, he should have at least about 71 wives, fam. 71 wives. See, that's like it comes back to that polygamy stuff and all that stuff there. It's normal for us. That's our culture. This is not my culture to be with one woman. That's not in our DNA. That's not in our blood. That's why people got a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? There's so many women around the world. About 4 to 1. You know what I'm saying? If every man had one woman, life would be lonely, you know what I'm saying? So we are doing our duty, you know what I'm saying? We are doing our duty to spread the love, fam. Yeah, fam. But this ChatGPT is very interesting, fam. Very interesting, yeah. But I'm gonna ask him is man, if I'm talking, shit, start typing. Is the Takar tribe considered Hebrew Israelites? We'll jump to that subject too right there for a quick minute. Okay, let me see. I keep skipping here. All right, okay. Ta-da. Okay, it says there's no mainstream academic or historical evidence that directly links the Tikar, sometimes spelled Tikal, tribe of Cameroon to the Hebrew Israelites. However, this idea is often explored within certain Afrocentric or spiritual movements, particularly among groups who believe that some African tribes are descendants of the ancient Israelites. So what they're telling you right there, these are white, from a white's perspective, he's trying to say that we are not Hebrew Israelites. But I know we are Hebrew Israelites, fam. We are the Hebrew Israelites, right? Here are a few key points. Tikar oral traditions do speak of a migration from the Nile Valley or Northeast Africa. Did I just say about that Northeast Africa stuff there, about Yemen? Huh? Where the Tikar tribe come from? It was a village in Yemen called Mabut, M-B-U-T. That's where supposed we come from. Do we migrate down to Sudan? Back to the Nile Valley. Like it says here, Nile Valley. As far as the kings coming telling us is we ruled Egypt for 1,000 years. For 1,000 years, we ruled Egypt. 656 BC, we left Egypt and started migrating. It ended up in spread throughout. You know what I'm saying? And we all just stay in one group like a pack of ants. People's going to do. That's why you see Hebrew Israelites all over. You know what I'm saying? They look like before. I always say they look like me. You know, Nigerian, Cameroon looks, stuff like that. There, yes, those are our people, fam. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see mountains, rivers, places with Hebrew names. How does Africans get these Hebrew names? Huh? How do they know about that? If they wasn't over there, they didn't live over there, huh? See what I'm trying to tell you, fam? Don't go by his story. Go by our story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some Hebrew Israelite groups, especially in West Africa and diaspora, believe the tribes like the Tikar, Igbo, Ashanti, and other parts of the lost tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Yes, even we got more tribes, not just my tribe, Igbo, like I said, Nigeria, you know what I'm saying? Before there was no kind of Cameroon, Nigeria. There was no kind of borderline stuff. So get that here too. There was no borderlines. We was there, we mixed. You know what I'm saying? Right there, as far as Cameroon and Nigeria, look the same, exactly the same. They are the same. Ashanti, look at the Awe tribe, you know what I'm saying? How they look, they look just like us too, from Ghana, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hebrew Israelites. That is what we are, fam. And what do the Hebrew Israelites call God? Yahweh, right? They call Jesus Yeshua. I'm getting you trying to say the word Yeshua. It sounds more better than Jesus, fam. There was no letter J back in 2025 years ago. The letter J was only invented, I think, in 1500s, right? So it could be no letter J, so I'm going to roll the Yahweh, fam. Sound more better, like Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? More better for us. Like I say, God in Dakar language, or Takar, is spelled Nyuy. It's pronounced like I'm trying some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, the Balanta, Bamaliki tribe, Bamenda, they out there. They say C. You know what I'm saying? Find out from where you come from. You know what I'm saying? And what do your people call the Creator? You know what I'm saying? And that's what you pray for. You know what I'm saying? We don't go about all that stuff. You gotta go through Jesus. To to speak to God. You know what I'm saying? God created me. You know what I'm saying? Jesus did not create me. I come from the Creator. So therefore, I have that. I got the instant hotline anyway, fam. To the maker. I'm saying I am God's son. I always say that I am God's son. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna call Yeshua. I call him Big Bro. We're going Big Bro, okay? Because he's older. That's all, fam. I am a God. You are a God too, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But you find your roots up. But I'm saying for the Chatgpt stuff, it's amazing stuff there. I'm saying, fam. But yeah. I gonna sit down and start asking these questions. My ask is financial stuff, you know what I'm saying? About the stocks and bonds, crypto, you know what I'm saying? What's the next crypto to blow and stuff, fam? Maybe I get paid, right, fam? You know, if you have a little blessed one, yeah, fam. Like, yeah, but hold up there. See, what's this here, fam? This ain't no the green juice. I got the green juice right there. I'm gonna slip this down first, though, fam. But this is water, right? Saying water looks a little funny, huh? Yeah, it has lime in there, right? Always put a whole lime inside there, right? But all this bubble stuff there look like that's baking soda. Baking soda. I don't know the correct scientific word for it. Bicarbonate, sodium bicarbonate, I believe what that's what it's called. But put like a half a teaspoon inside there, about 8 ounces of water there. Of course, your whole lemon. Put you can drink it warm or put it inside the refrigerator about 5 minutes and sip it down. Sip it down. Why you say people saying what does that baking soda does? This baking soda supposed to clean your kidneys a little bit, fam. Clean your kidneys from. If you don't believe me, Google it. You know what I'm saying? Google it. I'm Unc No Punk, your favorite Unc. I'm saying always give you knowledge and give you good things. So hit that subscribe button. Stop playing with me. You know you like it. You know what I'm saying? You're playing with me. Say you like me here. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. Hit that subscribe button and share if you care. And I'm out, fam. Peace.